Not even close. It's amazing, dude.
Okay, guys, stream's up. I'm gonna click start. Good luck, have
Alright,
fun,
safe for
everyone.
work, everyone.
Good.
Catch you later.
Yep.
Well, so here we are. Upper bracket final of IDL season 4. I think it's season 4. Maybe season 3. I can't remember. I think it's season 4. Not that it matters. We got Team C on the Radiant. We got Team D on the Dire. So to get here, Team C finished 3rd in the group stage and managed to vanquish group stage winners in the semi-finals. And Team D finished 2nd in the group stage, or 1st. No, they finished 1st, and they beat my team, Team A, in the semi-final themselves. So upper bracket final here. We got lower bracket semi and a lower bracket final to come. Decide who plays these guys, the winner of this match in the final. So Necro, Light, and Lena bans. So those are bans against Chesko, who's the mid player for Team D. Not too surprising. We saw him have a great game on Necro. Go take a drink. Sniper and Spectre bans from Team D, banning against Hux and Kuhan there. Probably mostly Kuhan. Hux has got his signature silencer. The Tide Hunters also made it through, which is unusual for an IDL game. Usually a strong first phase ban. And the Team D have picked up their Earthshaker that they like, and a Lich as well. I think these were the exact 2 first picks they had against us in the opening game. But they can't pick next hero because that would have been a Necrophos. Cottle ban. I don't know who plays it on C. Guess we'll find out. Maybe. Doesn't get banned again. I wasn't expecting to stream, so my chat's going to be bollocks for a while until I get warmed up. I'm sorry. So we got the Spaces Forward ban. So they want to avoid that combo of the Lich Ult Chronosphere. Earthshaker, good for follow up to Chronos, I guess. Can't really throw a Fissure in, but you can't really do much during the duration of the Chrono. Anti-Mage ban. Another hero that Kuhan's gone ham on occasion. Leshrac ban. Don't really know why. Has that even been picked? I don't know. Trying to get chat on my phone. Watching. So. Oh yeah, send me a message in chat. I'll try and keep my phone unlocked if you're watching. Waiting, having a think about this pick. So they got a lot of team fights so far. Got the initiation with the Earthshaker. I'm imagining that's going to be their position 4, position 5. Haven't seen too much core Earthshaker in IDL, although it is pretty fun. Especially the Crit Shaker build. One for the Viper, that'll be Goon's mid hero. He has done good things with it. So the hero used to kind of fall off quite a lot in the late game, but nowadays, with the introduction of the talents, it can scale quite well to the late game. So I wonder if we're going to see a Drow pick to go with the Viper. I mean, they could still pick it up for Team C. That would be pretty good with the Silencer. Looking for the next Assassin. Good scouting, gets vision. No real like big int heroes on the team yet for him to try and solo kill with massive damage from mana burn. No, certainly is a Storm Spirit player that Nyx can fuck you up. So I'm imagining this has got to be a support Nyx with Tidehunter pick. I mean, you could go for a mid Tidehunter and get like, so he's got that plus 50 damage talent. Could go for like a right click Tidehunter build. Might be fun. Get Armlet, Maelstrom, something like that. But I'm expecting the Silencer to be core. Probably their mid hero. Although Hux does play it as a support as well. He plays the full range of positions as a Silencer. Running low on reserve time here, the Dire. They've gone for a Clockwork. This is going to be probably Lex off lane, I imagine. So holding their carry pick till last, as per usual. I think they've done this. I might be wrong, but I think they've done this every single time they've drafted. Kept Stevens carry pick till last. He's generally quite a flexible player. I don't think there's too much he can't play. Certainly among carry heroes anyway. Maybe not something like a Meepo or a Lone Druid, I don't know.
10 seconds remaining.
So the Sven band. Dire side, that could be an indication they're going for some kind of illusion based hero. Or it could be the Meepo. He could be proving me wrong. Maybe he's the new Abed. So certainly they saw that as an indication they wanted a vision hero. They banned out the Terrorblade. Terrorblade would give them the push that they're slightly lacking currently. Viper hits towers when they get low, but other than that, they really don't have much push at all. They're also lacking wave clear. Like you can use a fissure and a rocket flare and a Lich Blast to clear them, but it's quite expensive. I kind of like the Drow. Got Medusa, so they're going for the real late game. Well, they got what they wanted, and that's the PL. I mean, again, it doesn't really solve their pushing problems. I think this game's gonna go on a long time in all likelihood. Because you got the Medusa, so the Radiant one are going to sit back and farm a lot. Even though they have the Shadow Shaman that can push, that's really the only hero. Really, it's the only hero in the entire game that can actually push. Medusa certainly until she gets a lot of damage. Clears creep waves quickly, but doesn't really do any damage to towers. Silence is crap, Nyx is crap, Tide again clears waves reasonably quickly, but not like something like a Lena or something. Really good at sieging tower. As for who that plays into the hands of, I don't know. They're fairly evenly matched in terms of late game, I would say. Obviously the PL with the Diffusal, it's pretty good against Medusa if you get a hold of her. But they're lacking AoE really to burst down the PL in the mid game. Obviously once Medusa's hitting really hard, then that split shot starts to clear illusions quite easily. but if I was the PL, I'd be looking to go like quite a mid-game heavy strategy with my team. Try and end the game before the Medusa can start clearing those illusions, having to worry too much about getting mana burned to death. Anyway, got the thingy that does the thingies, changes the ability icons. Anyway, introducing the teams. Dynamic Watcher on the Medusa. We've got Fiery Drake on the Shadow Shaman, who's a sub. We've got Miss Hook, who's the other sub for Team C. In fact, it might be 3 subs for Team C. Anyway, we've got Miss Hook on the Nyx Assassin. We've got Hux on the Silencer, and Death Row on Pythons. It isn't 3 subs. Death Row is the other, subbing for his brother Robbie. We've got Fartifar Debaters for Team Phantom Lancer. We got Matrix on Lich, Goon on the Viper, and Will Erratic Desperado on the Earthshaker, along with Lexington on the Blockwork. So it looks like they're going to go for a fissure block to start off. I wonder whether he will stay here on the Earthshaker, try and like pressure down the safe lane. Seems difficult. Obviously, as a Nyx with Spike Carapace and all of Shaker's moves being extremely telegraphed with the animation, it's going to be quite easy to interrupt his initiation. I would expect him to probably just rotate back top. That's a really early fissure. He's wasted a lot of that duration. He's grouping up. I'm assuming they're going to cog them now. You're not going to cog your creeps. You shouldn't have skilled our cogs, mate. Cogs? There we go. Okay. So, Earthshaker moves back. Good block from the Radiant means that this lane's not going to be too pushed up. So Clock will probably get level 2 off this. Problem with getting cogs level 1 is you don't have much of anything to do anything. But I mean, if you get level 2 straight away, it goes up. Get the last bits to nice up. So we've got the Tide Hunter against the current dual lane, and we do indeed Earthshaker. Move towards top. Wonder if they can set up a kill on the Tide. Perhaps level 1, he's not got Kraken Shell yet. But the Earthshaker's just showed, so Tide can just play a little bit safer. He's got quite a lot of creeps pushing up here. Side pull this right now. He's going to go pull the next wave. I think he could have probably creeps as well. What do I know? Mid lane matchup, we've got the Silencer against the Viper. Silencer taking a lot of damage from Corrosive Skin. He's got 2 points in it already. It's not going to be worth Silence as well, using Arcane Curse on him. And especially as he's got no spells to cast, so it's not going to increase the duration or stop him doing anything. Currently seeing Viper bullying Silencer a little bit in terms of CS. Don't want to take too much damage from towers there. Blockwork has indeed got his level 2. He's got Battery Assault. I kind of like the Rocket Flare a bit more. I don't think he's likely to get the position to solo kill these supports. Maybe if he gets close to the Shadow Shaman. Obviously you can't hold shackles while being Battery Assaulted. So Mike's looking around the back here, going for the mana burn harass. He's just gonna walk into the creep wave. Yeah. Aggro it towards, which is a mistake. We need to wait for those creeps to be hitting your own. Start playing aggro like that. So Medusa and PL CSing fairly evenly. Medusa has a lot more denies than PL. PL gets a couple to catch up, but going for that Aqua start. Tide's getting good levels here. The Lich sacrifice is going to start adding up though. I'm not too sure about 2 points on it. Kind of like the Frost Blast. Getting more. With the point in Kraken Shell, I don't think there's too much likelihood of him dying here. He's going to get another blast. Maybe if they committed for it. I don't know, they had another Spirit Lance. Certainly if that was a level 2 Frost Blast, that would have been likely. But obviously nothing more from the Earthshaker at this point. Huck's still going for the Arcane Curses. Great play, I mean he's sat here on 5 CS. But we've seen Hux get dumpstered in the mid lane before and still win the game, so you know, see. He just knows what he's doing at all points in the game. This hurry, certainly. Again, I don't like Arcane Cursing him, he's just permanently slowed. Chesko can get really aggressive. No real cost to himself, he's got Salve. Salve's up. Huck's gonna grab the haste rune. I don't know why he's not got the boots out to himself rather than letting the Tide get his boots first, I don't think. But then I am a greedy mid player, so. Got the sentry observer ward up on the shrine. So they can probably spot when Tide goes to use it. Maybe try and like force him out of lane and bait shrine, I don't know. Lex is waiting for his shrine. Got 1-1-1 now. Got a bit of everything. He carries CSing quite well. It's going to deny the clarity, which is a bit of value for him there. Silencer really struggling. To be expected, but I think he's playing into Chesko's hands a bit. Just go and check chat again. What? It's asking me to log in. Logged in. Shit. Let's type my password. Okay, 0. Well, I didn't miss first blood yet. Error, bad request, status 400, message null. Huh. Well, Twitch is not working for me. I hope I'm still streaming. It says I'm still streaming. First global used. Going on to the PL. Oh, they almost got him. He's just going to get away though. I think they're going to get the return kill on the next. One more right click from the Lich. Is the Tide going to get away? Just a little bit of space enabled by the farthing there. I think he's got a fissure in one. They should have committed for that. They would have got him. So first global use didn't quite secure the kill. It was a really good effort though. Okay, I have chat up now. We have one viewer. It's probably me. So at least I'm still broadcasting anyway. All is not lost. I mean, if these guys don't do something other than CSing soon, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Well, we got the rotation here from the Earthshaker. Gets the fissure onto Hux. This looks like a dead side. They can dive this quite comfortable. One more hit and he's down already. 4 points in corrosive skin mean not much a silencer can Viper. I don't know about the 2 and poison attack. I mean, maybe 20% move slow is worth it. I don't. Oh yeah, I already got another toxin. But then I'm not a Viper main. Because it's dirty. Got an Invis Shadow Shaman here. Gonna spy out this rotation. Oh, that was such a good cancel. Nick's just managed to get a little bit of space. Verbal Silence comes out. He's gonna shackle up the Viper. I think that was... Did that get cancelled or did he just cancel it? Either way, he's dead. Yeah. Goes up the kill. So 2 kills now for Viper. That's one on the Shadow Shaman, one on Silencer. Gonna start to go to work on this top tower. Got that Aquilar out so the creeps are a little tankier. Tide Hunter, that order's expired now. The Tide Hunter not going to be I don't know what he can do here though. How is he level 4? He was level 3 at like 2 minutes. Really confused. Okay. The clock is level 4 as well. Offlane is not having a good time. Offlane is really not having a good time as Ollie dies. Is that his first death? Yeah, it's first death, so it's not too... I don't know. I'm a big believer in sacrificing deaths to get XP in the offlane. But I'd rather, if I was him, I'd rather be like level 6 having died 3 times than level 4 having died once or 0 times right now. Got rotation here from the Shadow Shaman. He's got the double level in the nuke, doesn't need it. They're going to force back the Viper here. Clockwork level 5 now. But still level 4. I would go jungle, dude. Got that. Get start building a what's it called? Radiant tower goes down mids. That's a really big one, but not entirely unexpected. With find it at least. And this really isn't going to do anything. It does so little damage. He's max now. Really not done much. Because of that 25% magic resistance down. Ability. Acid. So, Misthook taking the XP bottom now. Lisa. Joining up. Got a phase boots. Got a mithril hammer. Assume that's going to be a maelstrom. Lisa TPing back bottom. So, he's so close to level 6. I don't get it. They've spied out that stack. That's a nice, juicy looking stack. Can anyone on Radiant side take it? Not really. They're going to need to come and take it as a team if they want it. Got the wraparound of the Medusa, who's going to get her rolled off. That's going to save her life. Up in the top lane, the Tide Hunter gets the kill onto the PL. Quite impressive as a level 5 Tide Hunter, but the return kill by the Lich. I think that's probably worth it. Lich is level 7, kind of ridiculous. He has max sacrifice, so I mean, he's not actually a level 7 hero. He's like a range creep that sucks XP out of the game. Tell how much I love Lich. Kian goes down to Viper, but they are going to get the level 6 on the next. Start rotating about the map. Totally finally going to get level 6. Yeah, he is. There we go. The Ravage is up. Let's see what they're going to do with it. They got a global as well. Let's see them leverage this amazing team fight. They got fuck all damage. The 2 points in Ether Shock is probably the most damage they have. Bad. Okay, Ravage has the same amount. So obviously does not. Apart from Mystic Snake. Which is kind of a broken skull. So 4 heroes sat top for Radiant, for Dire even. God. Ravage on 2. Global follow up. Like they're just like kind of walking at them really slowly. Nothing's happening. Well, he's done really well to cut that Chain Frost down though. Echo Slam comes out, Shadow Shaman's going to go down, gets a little bit of a shackle. They're not going to get any kills from this, their draft sucks, man. Right now it sucks anyway. The Shadow Shaman needed more priority for levels, in my opinion. Because the Ether Shock is so important to have at a higher level. They just slack so much damage. If they had a higher level Ether Shock there and you could actually pump out a couple of them in the fight with all the control they have, then they're much more likely to get a kill. The Silence is just doing fuck all right now. Just has no damage. He has 2 in. Which is really not where he wants to be at this digital game. Are they trying to go for a kill into the PL here? He already has the defusal. I mean, that's a pretty fucking early. Should get the Lich here. That's going to be another couple of him. They did want the kill on the PL, but it's not. If it was just before he picked up his defusal, then it's a different story. Ugh. The CS probably less important now. Let's start looking at net worth. Yeah, the Medusa really is the only one matching the 2 big cores of Aya right now. Shadow Shaman, still not level 6. He has got 3 points in Ether Shock now. He's almost at his energy booster. Like Nyx isn't close to anything. Give this farm to Shadow Shaman. Really needs it. He's trying to like start getting that stack down, but there's not much he can do. Is he gonna get out? Oh my god! Oh my god, that was so lucky. The stack tanked every single hit of Battery Assault and it didn't interrupt the TP. That is absolutely outrageous. I can't believe that. Mike's a lucky boy, he's been making his daily prayers to RNG this. I think RNGesus is going to save this tower though. The Global is going to save the Medusa. She walks into cogs. Not cogs. Just going to run a quick grave. That is a dead silencer. Yeah. Earthshaker walks away on very low HP. BOT's next for L. Medusa does have the Maelstrom. I think she wants to go into the Hurricane Pike next because she needs to be able to get out of cogs. Their supports want to get 4 stars too. I don't think the mech's that good this game. Okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be better later. But I think pipe would have been better. Or 4 staff. 4 staff into pipe or something. Yeah, Titana. We don't see at least. 4 staffs on the Radiant and they win this game, I'll be surprised. The only hero I wouldn't get one on X main. I mean, even.
Radiant's top tower.
X does not have Vendetta. And that was well-timed fissure. Might as a deck next. So 5k leads at around 19 minutes for the raid for the dire size. I really think Tide should get a thingy. Talon. That's the thing. Talon. It's going to be jungling a lot. It's a lot of value. Because the amount of damage it does. Nice big stack here. It does have the bastard creeps in it. These bastard creep. Bastard creep. Oh, I can. No. Where's the big bastard? There's the big bastard. Anyway, fight going on while I'm fucking that about creeps, whatever. I was really unlucky with that bounce. I didn't think that was going to bounce. Nice, there, next to the shrine. 1 for 1, but they got the wards as well. Nice pick by Mike. He may pay for it, his life, but he's bought out, and he is indeed going for a 4 staff. Like that. Going to die now. That's another stun, but again, like the slow from the corrosive kind of means like you just die and then over the wall. Huck's going for his signature Shadow Blades. I don't. It's going to do. They already have a Nyx. I mean, we don't need another one. Need some AoE. Tides. Probably one more nuke from Yao and he's down. And he fogged him. Dumb. We're gonna get it. He's still... Not that far. So the Viper ult committed onto the Medusa. Earthshaker's moving forward. He's gonna try and get the pick. I think he's got it here. Very nice. Fight. Nyx. No one in the chat room still. Probably no one knows this is happening. Well, the people know it's happening in the game. Maybe in the break between games I'll try and drum up some interest on Facebook. Maybe even drum up a co-commentator, oh, that'd be difficult. Anyone. That's probably running the stream, that's not that now. Moist mech at 20. This is not a happy Tide Hunter. Am I getting his farm out now? I don't. Rax is a really nice spell. I can see why he doesn't want to get too many points on it. Oh, he needs to run. He is dead. He is dead. He is dead. That feels bad. You need to run as soon as you saw the TP coming in. Might have had a chance to get away then, but it's not entirely sure that you would have. Lay him out on the clockwork. He's going for a 4 staff as well. Nyx. We have a sentry at the back here, he needs to be careful. Yeah, he knows they've seen him now. And he's running away. he's dead. It's a smart play. Having a sentry to cover your pushes. It's kind of essential. So well done whoever placed that. Not particularly a fan of the 2 sentries placed. Like why not just place that one? But whatever. Well, there's another pick off. It was low, but I mean it's so hard. Oh, I need another proc on the Maelstrom. Almost got it. Next, he's got the Vendetta in 9. Might be able to find this. See if he can. Knows which one's the real one. Go now. There's a shrine. Might be able to burst him through this. No, he's not. Cheating. Quite unlucky there. Worth the try though. I would have tried that. Possibly. Oh my god, he's gonna get it. That's insane. That's such a great play. Even if he plays with his life, and a little bit of miscommunication there from Lex and Will. He's smoked now. Those creatures stop following him. Won't be the play. I don't know. I've stopped anyway. Too soon. Trying to set up for the tower. Looking for Kuhan now. Gonna get spotted. Did not have the hook to miss the next side. This is Vendetted up. They don't have a sentry right now. Don't have any sentries with them. There's one waiting. Matrix's stash. But I think they need to wait for that before they attempt to push her, because Nyx can do a lot in terms of giving them vision. It doesn't look like they want to end it anyway. I guess the tower's fairly low. I'll have to stay around to them. Feels top. I'm not even trying to go for him because they have no way to clear the illusions. They do have the max ether shock now, but I mean, Feels just. I guess he's not got much like HP items. Still kind of burstable. Dead Titan. Lisa has the Hurricane Pike, which is nice. It's gonna get out. Like using the Hex there to give one of the PL illusions. Thing to look at items, that's the one. Earthshaker has his Blink Dagger in the stash. So 27 minutes, that's pretty slow to be honest. He's had a decent game. And with a greedy PL on the map, there's not a lot of farm going around. Cool. Next, looking on the back lines. Started walking forward. Really nice stump from the Nyx to start it off. They're going to be able to kill the PL. They can kill the PL at the start of this fight. This is really big. And they do get him. That's really, really well played. Clockwork stuck in the cogs with the Tide and Nyx. I think they leave the Viper here and go for the clock. Not quite going to get a mech from it's just going to save him. Clean up the Earthshaker. set up with the Carapace, the Viper, and Viper goes down. That's first death. Yep, first death. Really well played by Mike on the Nyx to set that up. Use the Carapace stun to proc the Carapace stun off of the Erosive Skin damage, and use that to set up the Impale, which then allowed the Medusa to finish off. Medusa? That's actually kind of big if it was Medusa. Yeah, it was. That's a lot of gold to Medusa. Let's see what she's going for. Finish off the Miona maybe? Go for like, start building into the Manta. SMY. I don't know, I don't really know where you go. It's like build up items on Medusa these days. Don't really play with her. It's too greedy for me. I like playing cores that can fight. Placement here. I think that's too obvious. That should get dewadded, but that one doesn't tend to. You can also place it sort of here, anywhere that's out of sentry range of there really. I did see Cinderin place one the other day, where it was like, he cut this tree down and placed it there. That was really cool. Bill has Manta. Perseverance on Silencer, not sure what that's going to be. Could be a... Lincoln, but I don't really know if that's any good. I mean, Hux, it could be a refresher. I don't think that's good either. The PL's out of charges on his Diffusal Blade, so I assume he's going to upgrade to Diffusal 2. Good for stuff. Going towards the 4-staff on Lich. It's a 4-staffs in the game. 4-staff up on Shadow Shaman, good pickup. There's three 4-staffs there. I think the Tide need one too. I would get one over a Blink. I don't think it great this game. It's okay. It's okay. You can dodge the disjoint PLs for Lance and stuff like that, I think. Okay in that sense. Nyx with another initiation. I'm gonna get out of these cogs. Silence is dead. Again, like, he's no surprise. He's got no survivability items. Build's, honestly, his build's horrible. Nyx and Medusa teaming up to get a couple of kills on the back line. Another couple of kills into Medusa's basket. Medusa tried to force off the Medusa, couldn't quite do it. Yeah. Oh, him! Oh no. Oh, it's so close. He's gonna get swarmed now. No? He's gonna get the shrine. And the tide's going to come in. They should be able to get this clock. Gosh, was so late. So late. Oof. Well, it's not easy. Yeah, unlucky. You would have got a ward there if you placed that a few minutes ago. The Medusa's keeping pace with the PL. Pretty good going, given that the PL's gone like full farming build. I don't know why he's not upgrading his Diffusal Blade. That makes no sense. feel that's the first thing you do. I mean, unless you think your team has enough control that you don't need it. You can always have more, and it's 850 gold. No man. Don't know. Get the pick here. I'm gonna disengage. Yeah, good pick off there from Radiant. Mix with the blink now. Blink and force staff is good. But he's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead.
Dire's bottom
You need to have a TP so that he could sort of force blink away and TP immediately.
tower has fallen.
Lisa picks up the tower. I think she could afford to go. I mean, she can't see what we can see, but I think she could afford to try and go tier 2. Or at least hang back a little and to see what you can see. Because, like, obviously when they come and push the creep wave, she can see that. She's just kind of standing around. Like, she could be hitting tower, hitting the creep wave. A little bit of inefficiency lost there. Lisa TPing back now. And again, like, they do so little damage to that tower. You need to clear that illusion a bit quicker. I'd be annoyed if I was tied. Because he took a lot of mana burn, he took a lot of damage that he didn't need to take, because they could have killed that illusion really quickly. Again, that one. They're just ignoring the illusions, just kill them. There's one illusion, kill it. Nice ward placement up high ground there. They have so much vision in the space right now with the rocket flare and the observer wards, so they can definitely get an initiation. But the Nyx again. Oh, you missed the stun, that's unlucky. Ravage onto 1, that's not good. I haven't even got the kill yet. He looked like he DC'd that maybe. Stop moving. Oh, unlucky there. I managed to get the Carapace stun onto the Shaker. So, decent pick. I mean, they use Ravage. It's not that big of a deal for them. I mean, it should be, but I mean, the Tide has blink now. That's something. I think 4 staff would be as good though. By TPing in. Maybe trying to go for a little bit of a bait on the PL there. Like scouting again. On into Roshan. Still hasn't got Diffusal 2. What's the matter, Stephen? Are you saving up for a Maelstrom? Where's gonna fall? They dusted the Nyx. Going to die. He's doing a really good job this game though, I think. Just scouting out. Scouting out movements, setting up initiations really nicely. Speculative dust caught him that time. I think it was speculative anyway, I could be wrong. But he's making the right plays, in my opinion. Deuce is TPing back. I think that's premature. Of course, some damage on the tower. Make them choose between like looking at your high ground like they're doing now. I mean the Viper's hitting it, but They don't agree with that. That's a really poor ult usage. That Echo Slam was like a few units short of being awesome. Just blinked a little short. And Nick stuns up the Viper here. All the big team fight ults used. No kills to show. They are going to get the Viper down here. Puck's up to 18 and stolen. Without the Viper, they can't siege. Gonna get some kills on the back line here. Hux gets another kill, up to 22 in, but he's probably going to pay with his life, I think. Kuhan trying to discourage them, trying to make them pay a counter kill. Not quite going to achieve it. I mean, again, it shows, like, he's got... The Dire can't push high ground without the Viper. I mean, look, they've pushed 2 lanes really hard and thrown bodies at it. They've got fuck all tower damage to show for it. The PL had the Aegis there. I don't know why the PL didn't frontline a bit more. Try and get them to like clump up for an Echo Slam on him. Like if you're gonna play like that, give the Aegis to the Viper. Yeah, Viper's not even slide. He could have dropped his Aquila into the backpack. When you're sieging high ground, you give the Aegis to the siege engine. Viper's the siege engine right now. Finally, Fuser Blade level 2. I guess the Scady was that important. I really don't think. Fuser has the butterfly. It's going to be big. You don't want to be getting yeah, it's gone in. Oh my god, he's just dead.
Radiant's middle tower.
He buys back. Another big chain for us, just keeps bouncing. It's just not splitting properly. I didn't see where the Ravage got used then. Got the Aegis down. They're gonna pick up the Clockwork. Fair Shaman had the 4 stuff, had the Glimmer Cape, chose not to use either of them. Questionable. Are they gonna catch anyone? Yes. Great pick off there. Makes the buyback of the Nyx all worth it. I don't think Lux had to buy back there. Good buyback status. No, Hux did not have to buy back, but both the Medusa and did. Great for them. Medusa though, top of the net worth, despite that buyback. Ideal though. Silencer at this stage, he's got his Hurricane Pike up. Yeah, as I predicted, at least 4 stuffs. Yeah, there's the 4 of them. Tide should have one as well. Which is good, but it's just dying. Dying all the time. Oh, the dead Nyx. He's dying, but he's creating space. Tide's dying for nothing, in my opinion. Took the XP gain talent. Don't know about that. Karma might be better. Yeah, it'd have 21 armor instead of 7 right now. Instead of 14 right now. I think that's better. Actually, could give him the bottom shrine a little tap there.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Does need to move out. And the natural movement from here for the Radiant, it's for the Dicer is that. That TV's back. Back to well, you'd like half your mana missing. Still half your mana missing. Use Ravage and Gush, you're out of mana. Why are you blinking forward if you're not going to Ravage? Okay, Greaves wasted in my opinion again. We got that bot tower. Echo Slam used, there's the Ravage. Ravage onto 4. And the Global Silence to follow up. Medusa ulti. This is going to be a really, really good fight for the Radiant. Can they pick up the kill as well? They know which one it is now. Oh, great stun from the Nyx. He's going to die as well, you know. He got him. Team wipe for no loss by the Radiant. That was a great hold. Well, they lost, I think, mid tier 3 and the range racks there. But I mean, realistically, you'd take that for a team wipe at this stage. Take a look at the graphs. See that little uptick that's starting to happen there. So they did have a 10k lead, that's now down to 4k, 6k gold swing. Huge. Chain Frost wasn't used. Hook. Oh, he's got items, so I assume it wasn't. $2k gold leads, they've almost equalised it in the space of a minute. I was not really going to give a shit about that. Nice idea though. Did he force the tide towards him? I mean, yeah, again, nice idea, but tides? Tide really? 30 is the dead lich. Missed the hook. Force the Viper back behind the Medusa, that's such a play! Who did that? Did Viper force himself? Medusa's gonna drop. Down with no buyback. No buyback for 2 minutes, that could be big. Force the buyback on the Viper. But yeah, they're 2k up. Took the tier 3, they can take the shrines now. Yeah, I think I should finish that shrine off because that really does give them a free Roshan. It looks like they want to push. Arcs. It's feeding. Got a kill. Got. Ooh, almost got 2 kills. Not worth it. Really not worth. You bought back for it, but it's just not. It's just not worth. Yeah, that 2k lead I was talking about is just gone. Oh well. Sam's logging into Dota 2. Watch the stream, Sam. Need viewers. Only onto the melee racks, I think they're going to lose that. Melee racks finally goes down. They're going to try and... They're pinging the bottom racks, they want them as well. Medusa down, it's kind of hard to hold. Missed the Impale. I don't think you want to go forward for this. You're going to get the PL somehow. PL going for the MKB, which you don't want to get on PL. It sucks. PL's down for 6 minutes without buyback. Oh, split. Nice. Lich uses the Chain Frost. Gonna have a hook in onto the Tide. Tide's gonna die. You like to have a 4-star right now, Tide Hunter. But still, just me. X! Ooh. Buck's going in again, he's going to clean up the Lich. Starting to really stack up the int now since we last looked when he had 18, he's now got 46. He's got that Hex. Finally able to actually deal with some control issues they've been having. It's not going to do anything against the PL, but it's something. You had the Skady clock. What the Skady the Nyx had it. That's cool. Yeah, really good item against PL. She was god. Fantasy points. Getting a lot of fantasy points for for the Nyx right now. So yeah, Kill Lich first picks nice tier builds. Yes, this is like the easiest hero stock. Don't know what they're talking about. Maybe some shenanigans happened on Discord that I'm unaware of. I kind of think Radiant have got this now, unless they fuck up. I think as soon as you're having to build NKB on PL, kind of fucked. See. Unless Medusa dies without buyback again. And he knows which ones. Oh, spot him! Yes! He's hexed, and they're going to drop the Ravage. I think that's excessive, but okay. If you're going to drop the Ravage for one hero right now, it's the PL. I don't think Viper's at that point anymore. I mean, Viper should be the one to get the MKB. Or could Viper get a... Viper could get a Silver Edge. That might be the play actually. Yeah, Viper gets Silver Edge. That way the PL gets the True Strike as well, and then your Diffuser's doing full work. I think that's the pickup. Medusa's not going to get a BKB. Not Medusa, really. Get like a... Should get her own MKB now, or like a Rapier or something. Echo Slam didn't do enough. I like the idea. Execution, your team was far away from me. But I mean, I know the feel. Like you see a big juicy comp of heroes. Got the Echo Slam, itchy trigger finger. You want to drop the hammer. Fight happening up here. They're gonna pick off the Nyx, who's again doing a good job scouting. I think Nyx is MVP, honestly. Just getting so much information for his team. Really good job. Drop the Medusa roll. Lich is gonna die. That's the cheese on the deck. Drop TP, get cheese. Nice. Medusa's manning up. We're manning up. Huck's gonna die because he ran out of mana. Medusa's still pretty fat. Fiery Drake's gone down. Viper probably gonna... Didn't work. Medusa's out of mana. Medusa's gonna drop the first time, moves the cheese into inventory. That's gonna make her very hard to bring down a second time. Cheese is up. I would have tried to save it a little longer than that. I don't know if they're gonna get her. Again, the Hurricane Pike usage is very nice from the Viper. They might get her now. Yeah, I was out of charges, so she can just kind of walk out. Slowed again, and she's dead. But she has buyback. They've lost bot lane of Rax, that's kind of bad. Yeah, push your lanes out before you go Rosh, guys. Where all their lanes are. Push them out. That shit like that doesn't happen. Looking bad now. Eh? I mean, Huck's fucked up.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
I think the rest of them fucked up. They have a gem now. Yeah, they have a gem now. Soak buys back. That's right, cool. One lane of Rax left. I don't think even Megas is GG though. Obviously you want to avoid that if you can. Tide going for BKB. It's okay. Doesn't deal with cogs. Good 4-star, dude. MKP is finished, but he's not going to buy it yet because buyback reasons. It's fair. Buy one part of it though. I'll buy one part of it. Another fucking long game. Back chat again. Alright, chat's empty. But the stream's working okay though. Little jumpy maybe? I don't know. I am downscaling from 4K to 1080p, so I'm not entirely sure my graphics card can handle that. Not a super great one. I'm trying to deal with the push into the bot. Hunter illusions. Final tier 3 calls. Pretty struggling to deal with these. Look. Shadow Shaman hits for 151 and his attacks just do nothing. Almost finished stuff. BKB on Medusa. usage. Nick's dead without buyback. They've dropped. That silence just as the Earthshaker blinks in. That's got to feel bad. Medusa. Give him the wax with the very nice shackle there to stop him dropping the Chain Frost. That is an Axe Chain Frost, that would have done a lot. Medusa's had to fall back though. Team needs to fall back together now. That's a good retreat from Raging, good communication. You're gonna get the clockwork now. $56 in up for hooks. Tide is this where they need 4 stuffs? Good glimmer usage. Did they pick up the gem again? Yeah, the Viper picks up the gem. You don't get true sight on your illusions anymore though, so Mantra illusions were from the hero. So another decent hold from Radiant, despite some questionable ult usages. Just getting the last little bit of value out of that shrine before it falls. Like that. All 35 HP. Only it could shrine itself, lol. I mean, he's dead now, right? I like that movement that way. He needs to carry on though. Not go. Oh shit. No buyback. Gonna get the blink. 2 kills that did not need to happen. It's gonna make it even harder. The Nyx is a big loss and the wards are a big loss as well. There's the Hex. It's obviously very nice. He's just got to push out that bot wave. At some point you satchel the BOTs, go for a rapier. I think that point is rapidly approaching. We're forced out. Actually hexed up the PL. I wonder if Hux wasn't sure if that was real. Just did so much damage to it. Hux going towards the Thorn. He needs to BKB himself. Roshan's up, scouted out by the Earthshaker. Earthshaker's very poor for this time in the game. Okay. Shaman 2. I don't think there's an excuse for being this, like, having this big of a farm deficit. Oh, is this do so without a buyback? Juice has buyback. Can't you take anyone with that? Wait. Again, another expensive one. She really wants to be moving towards that rapier. She's got the moon shard on her. Just to buy back, that's 600 gold left. That's a long way to a rapier. Now going to try and force it here. I don't see any scenario where they don't succeed in it, forcing it. Yep. Gem on the Viper still. Looks like Viper's going towards the MKB as well. Now that BKB is up. Yeah, I don't like the BKB. He's damage. Not hitting hard enough. Nice blink out there before the Viper can get an attack off. Push out this again, Tidus to get back, which they'll have to go back. Go for the Roshan now. Max telling him what to do. Aegis on the IDL. She's on Viper. Viper going to tank mode. Boots in a backpack. She's in. Sorry.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Hook onto the next. This pig that'll be pretty big. It's grooved up though. Nice initiation from the Radiant. Gale's gonna drop Aegis. There's the Echo Slam not really doing anything. And Chain Frost is gonna keep bouncing. They need to split, they need to realise this is a... It's gonna drop the... Bugs, don't kill yourself. Another great hold. PL actually died again. Jeez. They got the gem, they got the Viper. What's buyback like? Buyback status. Both have buyback, so not going to be the end of the game here. They need to go and force it though. They need to force it without losing losing kills this time. Heroes.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Buyback on the Viper already. Buyback on the PL. That's your cue. Get back, guys. That's bad. They just lost the creep that Medusa was TPing to. That might be Rax. That was a big fuck up by Medusa. They lost Glyph for that. Didn't have Glyph, they'd have lost Rax. Yeah. Smart play by the PL. Cheese was still up on the Viper. I don't know how we went down with that. Still up. Maybe got chain stunned. I don't know. I didn't see. Maybe co-caster. You can spot things for me. X with the Invis rune. Going ahead. Doing an X. X doing an X. Irishman is down for a considerable amount of time. Usa has been hooked. Drops the ultimate, drops the BKB, just gonna TP out. I think that's for the best. How's that rapier coming? About cooldown for 3 minutes. I'm just gonna need about another 4k gold. Decent ravage. I need to focus this PL. Focus the PL. We got. That was a really good echo stun. I knew we'd get one. Good cogs. I hope he hasn't blocked the Medusa in there. I think he might have blocked the Medusa in there. Oh no, he hasn't. That's good. Medusa going for the hook from behind the clock. Clock playing well around the heart there. Going in and out. Arcs. You need to fucking run, mates. You gonna get away? Gonna get away, there's no detection. Pick off the clock here. I'll risk it. Right. May just die here. Yeah, he's gonna have to fly back. Does he have it? Not have it? Kind of amazed he doesn't have it. Lisa goes down here, that's it. That's it. Okay. It's called. Oh. I need a drink. Don't we have game 2? Better get the lobby set up first. Have a quick look at some graphs and stuff. 17.8 on the PL, 18.6 on the Viper, 10.5 on the clock. Very nice. Ark somehow ended up with 20 kills despite having a terrible build and not really impacting the game that much. Don't really know how that happened. Nyx I felt had really good game impact. I was really impressed by the Nyx. Despite dying quite a lot. I think he made a lot of space for his team. He did feed a few times towards the end, but overall, it's good. Radiant did come back quite significantly there. They just couldn't turn it into a win, unfortunately. The Medusa never got that rape here, which can really turn the game. So there we go. Game is game. Fight these dudes. Should add that guy as a friend. See if Sam wants to come in, be a co-commentator or something. Be invite to be. Alright, be right back stream, whoever's watching. Okay, I'm back. Alright, teams are ready. They're on the right sides, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay, it's 1-0. Get team game 2 going. 1-0 to the current Radiant team, which is Team D.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant
Let's check I'm still streaming. Yeah, looks like I'm still streaming. I've got some vodka to lubricate the casting muscles. Drink vodka, cast vodka. Quick set of bans. Standard ban against Team C. Well, against Kuhan really. Also bonus ban sniper against Hux. Ban sniper, ban spectre. Win Dodka.
10 seconds remaining.
And then on the other team,
5 seconds remaining.
banned the Viper and the Cancerous. Both. So I'm expecting we'll probably see in the first 2 picks a Lina, if not from Radiant, because I know Jessica's been practicing it, then from Dire. Because they'll want to block it if they don't pick it first. I suspect the conversation that's going on their channel right now is, should we first pick Lina?
Dire team pick.
They first pick Lich. I don't know. It's kind of a boring hero. Unless you're running it as like a dual mid or something, which is slightly more interesting.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
At least unusual. Okay, so Earthshaker picked up first by the Dire team. Again, but it's a different Dire team this time. So being valued highly here. I wonder if that's going to be a core or a support. We've seen it mostly as position 4.
10 seconds remaining.
Will did a decent job on it last game. Had one really nice Echo Slam at the end, which ended up securing the game. Well, simply because of that, but I mean it was part of the fight, so that was good. Got the Sven, the big dunk combo with the Echo Slam followed up by the big cleavy Sven,
Dire team back.
and the Lina pick here. So as predicted, picked up in the first 2 by the Radiant. I think I like picking it there more because you have the advantage of picking a hero there is you have 2 bans to protect it. So they banned out the Drow Ranger on the Dire team. They banned out the Silencer. They don't want the Hux Silencer mid again. Honestly, unless they're going like a cast heavy lineup, I don't think the Silencer was that impactful last game. Ban the Anti-Mage. I think Sven beats Anti-Mage. I don't think you ban it.
10 seconds remaining.
Sven just kills him.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, questionable ban there. My opinion. Chat. I mean, come on, someone's got to come join the chat, because if I keep saying I'm going to have a look at chat and then there's no one ever in chat, it's going to look really sad and lonely. I'm going to get really sad and lonely. I guess that's just what's happening. Don't have my usual viewers. Fiery Drake usually comes and has a look at the stream, but he's playing. Josie usually comes on the stream, but she's in Ireland. I hear they don't have the internet in Ireland yet. JK. Don't want to piss off the Irish. Just ask Thierry Henry. Quad ban. So that's not a mid Lena. Unless that's an off-lane puck. Which it could be. Kind of interesting. Magnus. Going for the Sven Magnus. So is that an Ollie off-lane Magnus, or is that a Hux mid Magnus? I don't think I've seen Hux play Magnus. Because me and Hux used to play a lot together, we don't tend to have too much overlap in our hero pools, and Magnus was one that I played. I'm intrigued to see how Radiant lineup's going to go. I mean, technically offlane puck could absolutely abuse 3 of the heroes that look like they'll go safe lane for the Dire. The cat's just arrived. Hello, Reggie. So, I'm kind of leaning towards this being an offlane Magnus, and they're going for the Hux hero last. So disrupt pick, I think they're probably after. Yeah, there's no way they run a core lich. But Lena has to be mid and puck off lane. So they're gonna, again, fits the pattern for Team D. Looking for the last pick for the safe lane carry. And I think so as well. They've gone for the slug ban. I mean, what beats a Sven?
5 seconds remaining.
Razor?
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, ban. I don't think Hux plays that either. Again, that's one of mine. Does crap on Lena though.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
More thing. Okay. That does beat Sven. We're talking 6 or 8 super late.
You may now select your heroes.
That's a Hux Venomancer. Yeah, I've gone for the mishook. Magnus. I assume there's an off-laner. I don't think we'll see any aggro lane shenanigans like we could see. I mean, Venomancer's a really good 1v1 hero, so putting that mid against the lead is probably correct. Yeah, it looks like Lexington off-laner puck. Yeah, I mean, if he's a good puck player, he can absolutely abuse the safe lane because all of their stun, all of their disable is not instant. However, they do have 3 stuns. So dodging all of them gonna be tricky. But time them right. I think Morphling 100%. I think it's only been played once. I think I played it. I didn't have a great game. I was just fucking around. It was against Chris's anti-mage. I was subbing for some other team. I think it was that one season when there was a team that was completely overpowered. Not subbing for them. So I wasn't exactly trying very hard. Okay. So, Radiant team with the 1-0 advantage looking to close out the series and secure a place in the final. Of Lexington on the puck. Got Goon on the Lina. Got Matrix on the Lich. Few with very little regen here. I wonder if they're going to take after us and do a dual mid here. We've got the Disruptor, played by Erratic Desperado, and the Morphling played by Far Far. Misshook on the Magnus, starting off the Dire 6. We've got Hux on Venomancer, looks like he is going mid as expected. We got Dynamic Watcher on the Sven, Death Row on the Earthshaker, and Fiery Drake on Witch Doctor. So Puck places the ward. That's blocking that camp, isn't it? Is not, is it? Even further. See, like it is. Yeah, that is. They're pinging there. They think it's there. It's not. Oh, they got the mini Pudge Courier.
The battle begins.
So yeah, no invasion shenanigans. This what gets his. What? Looking that camp, but I mean, there. Or like there. Like there is a lot better. Oh well, whatever. That's the one. Alright, Alright, so we'll move too early there, because Matrix wasn't in position. He also went sacrifice first, as per usual. Did he sacrifice mid? What? I don't know. No, he sacrificed mid. What? Matrix still alive. Lex. Well, he doesn't have much regen, but I think Fiery Drake should be harassing here because Fiery Drake can actually harass. Death Row cannot, he can drop a fissure. Block him off and that's it. Great deal. I mean, like, Puck, sure, offlane against 3 difficult to land stuns against the Puck. But with fucking 1 stack of tangos, if I was Mike, I would be like, get the fuck out of my lane. Don't insult me with that shit. Someone thinks they can come to my lane with fucking 1 set of tangos and not get fucked. They got nothing coming. Likewise, Misshook, 1 set of tangos. Kills the bounty with a little fissure, little skewer. Yeah, look, again, he's like, guys, bring more than 1 fucking set of tangos to the offlane, please. So bad. Like when you had the shrine from 0 minutes, you get away with it, but not anymore. Like this isn't gonna help. PMS against Waveform, fucking Thunderstrike and Lich Blast. There's just no way. Right. Bring out a salve or something, man. You're gonna get nothing. I assume he's trying to set up for jungling. Because there's no way. Just can't stay in lane like this. I think that's way too early to leave the lane. You're not putting any pressure on their lane. Matrix can rotate to mid and just deny creeps there. I mean, you lose at the mid lane. Will can go gank with Thunderstrike and Glimpse. So if you're not exerting any lane pressure here, it leaves these 2 heroes totally free. I'd rather feed in the off lane than just leave it totally empty. Bad. Really bad. Matrix is going here. This is good. He's going here to fuck with this hook. I could get a Courier here actually. No, the Courier's been set back. Almost has the Iron Talon. He's bought a salve. Just seems bad. Really bad. Like how's the puck getting away with this? Hasn't even had to use more than one tango. It's a full HP. Double 4. Okay. Didn't see that coming. That's not vindication of your bad play in the off lane. Still only need level 2 in a bit. Even has Backwell already, you can pick up the Ring of Health now. I wouldn't have picked up the Ring of Health, I would have gone Boots, because you got, look at all this regen you got left, you didn't. Seems wasteful. You got Boots, so you can maybe go for a killer if the offlaner comes back to lane. You can rotate between camps faster, if you get ganks, you got more chance of getting away. Just generally like it a lot more. There's a game where I was playing anti-mage, and I got some shade for buying the damage component first. But again, like that, I had like 4 tangos in the south left. Like why buy Ring of Health when I've got that much regen? No point. Missed the Gale there. I think that's going to mean that Lich survives. Gonna skewer through. One more kick. Very nicely done by Magnus. Gonna get glimpsed back. Puck's gonna drop the ultimate there. Questionable scaling that actually at level 6. I think he's gonna get killed from it, but I don't know. Coming over to pressure the save. I really like this rotation from Max. Like, question the skill build, but the play in terms of rotating. If Magnus now goes mid, that's really smart. But it looks like Hux is going back to mid. I disagree with that. I think coming to actually pressure their safe lane, given that he's level 6 and Morphling's level 4, is really good. I don't think Magnus can't exert any pressure here. Especially being level 3. Yeah, like he's sacrificed XP for being greedy with his items and it's not paid off. I don't see how it ever pays off unless you're playing against people who are properly bad. I don't think putting out these level 2 plague wards is worth. You got to anticipate that sort of play from Alina. Like she's gonna bar up the creeps. You got to see it coming. It's super obvious when she's gonna do it, and you just like run perpendicular. Legit. Because if she's like hitting creeps on you at the same time, she's getting out of value. You don't want that. I don't think putting up these level 2 plague wards is worth. Max dodge that one. They're just not tanky enough. Like Luna can farm them up. Getting a little bit unlucky with uphill, but it's just a little feedy. What's Kuhan going to go for first on Sven? I've been enjoying the Mask of Madness Blink build. You can farm really fast if you got your cleave maxed. I think 2 points to Stormhammer is slightly worth. I mean, it doesn't increase the stun much, it's just a little bit more damage. I don't know, I quite like it too. Just seems to feel in a good place. The Earthshaker dies. I think that's the first kill for Radiant. It's kind of surprising. Magnus gets away with almost no HP. So PMS pays off there, I guess. He's got in the jungle build now. Getting start. Yeah, 2 points in power. Wants to go in jungle for a long time. I don't think that's right. Matrix blocking a camp here. Oh, great use of his time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Magnus level 4 at 9 minutes. That's like support levels, like worse than. Like if you've been roaming the whole game as a support, then being 4 at level 4 at 10 minutes is fair enough. I know some people will call bullshit on this, but like genuinely that game where I had a really shitty time on Axe and fed a lot, I think I was doing more than Magnus in this game. I was affecting the game more. You can disagree with that if you want, but I would play like that again.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just so happens that sometimes your team can't take advantage of the space. And then you look bad, but it's the right thing to do. Sven leading away on last hits. Again, the Vene's got fuck all. I don't understand how. Hux is having really bad laning stages. Why? Makes sense. Masterman's picked up on the Sven. It'll be interesting to see whether he goes straight for the Echo Saber and tries to just farm for the next sort of 5-10 minutes, or whether he goes for the blink and starts trying to get aggressive. I personally like getting aggressive, but that's just how I play there. So Magnus goes down, as does the Earthshaker. Good rotation of 4 heroes from the Radiant side. They'll be hoping to get a tower now. Let's turn on the ring of Aquila, nukes down the wave. I wonder if he'll keep this as a casual perseverance or whether he'll go for the glimpsed back to fountain. RIP. Again, like, look at the hero levels on the Dire. They got 2 level 4 supports. They got level 5 offlane Magnus. It's really weak. Whereas on the Radiant side, the offlane is level 7, which is still like, honestly, that's kind of bad right now. Safe lane is level 7, also kind of bad. Level 5 support. Have they really, like, I don't know, have they been pulling much? I feel like everyone's really unleveled this game. Probably gonna secure the kill here. It's done. Finish off this camp. Bit of bonus gold and XP. Game is level 8. Level 8 puck. Sven level 10. Sven's had a lot of space. Been good. Looks like he is going towards the blink. He's got the Lich behind him, but no Chain Frost, so not much threat. Especially with 3 points in sacrifice. Like, again, it just doesn't affect the game. Such a boring way to play the hero.
A gift from
What's the scaling even do? It just decreases the cooldown.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sven's gonna take the stack here. Use the Mask of Madness. Yeah, stunning is the right play. Stun actually does a lot of damage to the satyrs, which are the bastards, ancients. Which I never should have added to the game. I'm gonna try up here. Get some value with the Magnus. He's finally got RP ready. I wonder if we're gonna see first RP.
Is under attack.
Sven. You go for the kill him. Well, he's not gonna get it. Where he is? Ugh, it's a terrible play from Disruptor. Like really terrible play. Just glimpse him and walk away. He didn't have a glimpse, okay. Or only still, just walk away. Wow. Didn't even use Laguna. That's super questionable from Sven. Again, Sven's out of the zone, but next three heroes, sorry, are all Radiant ones. So Hux is really underperforming for me. Yeah, like Misthook's having the polar opposite of the game he had last game, where he really affected the game a lot on Onyx, and like now on Magnus, he's just not sat in the jungle. I mean, he's got his Blink Dagger, but he's not used RP once. It's 15 minutes in the game. Should have seen at least 2 by now. Okay, in place glimpse. Hux drops his ult. Standing in the static storm for no fucking good reason. RP onto the Puck. Puck dies. Chain Frost gets 2 bounces. But that's going to be a dead lich. So God Strength used. Wasn't overused. RP used. They win a fight. All things just taking tier 2 bot. I wonder if he's going to go for the shotgun build or whether he's going to go for something different. Going for the Lincolns first. I think that's overly conservative. I think he could really snowball for shotgun this game. As well as that, having an EB means that Sven can't kill you, because you just use it on yourself, or on him. So ultimate's up on the supports for die. Ollie is going straight on for the blink. You can actually skip Arcanes on Earthshaker now because of the talent, but I mean he is nowhere near the talent, so I guess in that way it's not such a bad idea. He might just die here. Okay, nice. He's got follow-up coming. Oh man, if he had follow-up coming, that was really good. But he just wasn't quite close enough. Hux is gonna die. Deleted. RP, really good RP. But they're just like 5 seconds out of sync with each other. If this all happened within 5 seconds, then that was amazing fight from Radiant. Is Puck gonna die? No, Puck's not gonna. But they just like, it was just like RP. It was it was Echo Slam. Wait a little bit of time. RP. Wait a little bit of time. Sven blinking. Yeah, they almost got it, but they didn't. Ended up looking pretty bad. Only avail at 19 minutes on your mid Veno is pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Particularly when the Lina has 4 staff blasting.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Almost 1 charge per minute. It's gonna be another one now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, the good thing for the Dire is 1 fight and the whole game turns, because RP into like Sven, God's Strength, Mask of Madness is dead whoever is in that RP. So they're slowly getting the tools they need. They've got the blink on the Magnus. They're 3/4 of the way to the blink on the Earthshaker. They're gonna struggle with this morphling though. Oh yeah, just go Scepter. Yeah, that's a good call.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I mean, the nice pick onto the Disruptor. Chain Frost with the oof. Step Puck. Then get the Lina. This is huge. This is huge. They've got a. That was an amazing pick. They've got tier 3. Oh my god. I swear Steven doesn't even do anything that impressive in these games. He just like fucking hits creeps and then hits towers, and then his team just makes space for him. Very close. Blink dagger. Just lost it. Yeah. Just wait to take gold on you blink then.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's go mech. Decent shout against Sven. Ether Lens finished on the Disruptor, that's a nice item. Hurricane Pike finished on Lina. Puck's is gonna die. Oh, the sticky silence! Oh, and the RP does nothing. Reveal of the blink from Earthshaker. Sven's gonna die to the Chain Frost. The Dead Boy Stoke. This game's over. You know, it's done. It's just done.
Dire's middle tower. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Rebuy Sven. They don't even have any ults to fight this with. Like, they have Poison Nova, but they're not going to get any picks. They're all out already.
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Another good pick onto the Lina. They're not going to get this Morphling. They're just not. 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 Okay. Like, why the fuck didn't he just replicate out? He had a replicant up. Did the replicant die? That's such a fucking misplay. God. Oop. Good pick by Ollie. Blink out, mate. Oh, you had it. You had it. You had it. Oh, you had it. Oh, you're fucking dead. Probably not. Don't know how. Fucking hell, these throws. Oof. Maybe he's done. Yeah, it didn't time out the replicant. Definitely, he had like 20 seconds left on it. Must have like fed it somewhere. Almost enough damage. The Witch Doctor's gonna live though.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Yep. Comes on the air shaker. Gonna live though. Oh, is he? Oh! Oh, the RP, but Sven can't get there! Oh no! Oh no! That was so close. I think the Magnus misplayed there. He skewed them back that way, but the Sven was there and he was stuck. If he'd skewed them that way into the Sven, so the Sven could hit them, even though he was stuck in the connect field, then they could have well won that fight. Like the Morphling was really close to going down. I think if you have a God Strength Sven hitting him. How close is he to BKB? Not close enough. That's one lane racks. I don't think they can get more. I think it's questionable to go for more. I think this is super questionable. Oh, it's unlucky. Why didn't they let the Earthshaker go first? Instant disable. Pick from the span. This Morphling has fairly little armor. Nice. And clearing up a little. Not gonna find the Morphling, he's gonna TP out. Why's Morphling so stuff so much armor? Start a decent amount then. Fox gets glimpsed. Gonna pop the shrine. That is a dead disruptor. Wrong back, Sam. I mean, I like the idea of this sword. Just not been getting very much use. The Kuhan is actually pretty close to. I mean, he has BKB. Doesn't have buyback. He buys it. At this point, I think you need to kind of min-max a bit, and oof, oof, oof. Yeah, I think you need to kind of min-max a bit and just forgo buyback. They're really behind. They need big fights, and big plays, big boys. Oh, did you whiff one as well, Lex? Get big fucking cross too then. Thank you, Haley, for the rating. Blink on Disruptor. Decent. I'm gonna get glimpsed. That Wolf by me. Oh, he's. Hey, why didn't you fucking shockwave? Wolfing here with a replicant up. What can they realistically do? Orchid on Magnus. Alright. Three shenanigans going on here. Yeah. 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 I mean, so Hux did not have a good lane. It's not beat around the bush. But the fact that Magnus is sat above him, I don't like that level of passivity in your play as an offlaner. And I think he's contributed to problems that Hux faced. In that Hux just dies instantly with the Morph because the Morphling's fat as fuck. Okay, BKB reveal. And we go the big RP combo. Morphling's back up. They're gonna get the puck. Can I get the Morphling as well? Maybe can't. Setting for Disruptor. Alright, if the Sven can get the blink stun, he's not gonna get it. That's a dead Morphling. Bros go both ways, guys. Can you? I have a feeling that the Radiant advantage is sufficient that it won't matter though. I mean, alright, if Dara come back from this, it will be a fucking masterful performance from the Sven. Ags is not a core Veno item. Because Ags is, I'm going in with my Poison Nova and I'm gonna die. Go for a pipe on the Earthshaker. I don't know. Like Magnus should get that. Magnus's items are very weird. Silence helps them kill the Buck, it helps them kill the Lina. But the Lina has BKB. Lina has 4 staff. Buck has yours. Help them kill the Morphling. I'm pretty sure you can still toggle strength gain through silence. I'm pretty fucking sure. Anyway. Pushing top. Going into the... Changed his mind about the... As a Magnus player, I would still be going for the Shadow Blade, because positioning yourself for a Blink RP is really valuable. Going for it. Oh no! What cancelled the RP? Oh, that's so big. Let's watch Sven here. Oh, he got her. That's huge. Can he survive? Oh, the RP now! Oh, and he got the Morphling! That RP was fucking sick! You gonna catch the puck? Blink after him? Blink after him? Where's he gone? No. He's gonna pick up the Disruptor. Rip a Rooney. Well, I said we needed a massive from Sven. Execution in that team fight was pretty damn close. I wonder whether the cancellation on the RP initially was a blessing in disguise, because they absolutely helped them burst that Morphling down. I don't know whether, had he RP'd at the time, whether they'd have got the Morphling. I'll have to watch it back. I am unsure. Remembering. And it's bringing a Crystallis with Deadless recipe. Deadless it is. Who knew? So that Ags on the pucks stunts through BKB when he breaks the coil is a nice pickup. It's going to waste a little bit of time on Sven's BKB. Kind of increases the necessity of them getting either an Echo Slam or a RP to set up the Sven pin. Because Sven can't really chase people now. He gets Dream Coiled. Don't waste too much of his BKB. Down 7 seconds already. I think maybe instead of the Crystallis, sorry, the Deadless, Bloodthorn might have been better on Sven. I guess they're saying Magnus has got that. He's going to leave the DD. No, I guess it. Horse is after. BKB runs forwards, just gets coiled. Oh, this is not the execution they wanted. Then, oh, he's gonna die. Dead Magnus. Surely a dead Earthshaker. Yeah. Arx is going back into the fight. Gets questionable reward. 420 for Puck. So disgusting. Pop God strength. Forced morphing to morph quite a lot in strength. Pretty good trade. Oh, he touched it! Oh my god! If Sven was ready for that. If Sven was ready for that. Ugh. What's that, the coil? Not a long cooldown though. Yeah, 6 seconds. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Laser room picked up by Disruptor. Optimization is looking pretty good. If he goes into a Ags next, then I really like it. Ollie spotted out the Roshan. Decided that he's not interested in staying for the party that Radiant are about to have with Roshan's house. Let's go with house. Lena? I don't know, is that back the other way around? Maybe, maybe not. Comes back on the Magnus. If he gets picked off now, that's really bad. Survives. Earthshaker survives as well. They need to get back and heal up very quickly. Guys, ready to fight. Everything they've got. 17k deficit. Spen's the only one with comparable farm. You need everything. Pops the cheat. Oh, that's huge damage. Then. Oh, one shot! One shot's the disruptor. Hux is dead. Goodbye, Puck. Overall, good defense. Oh, no. They had everything. And just brought too low by the burst. Doesn't have buyback. Oh, that's so bad. They cannot. They can't stop this small thing now. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe. Silenced up. They're doing a lot of damage to him. That's not enough, though. They needed to kill him in that duration. This is GG. Yeah, that was called. Oh well. Team D in the grand final. Guarantee at least second place. Team C dropped to the lower bracket final to face the winner of Watts versus Team B. Pretty sick performance from the Morphing there. Puck as well, although he got away with that off lane. I shouldn't have got as much as he did. The Radiant side, good try from Kuhan. Hux had a really poor game. Magnus as well, like, just approached the off lane in completely the wrong attitude, in my opinion. Ollie, I think his stats kind of belie the fact that he did play pretty well. Like, he had some really nice blink echoes. It was just like, it just didn't quite come together for C, and I think probably the fact that there are two people of the regular team with 3 subs kind of shone through there. Just didn't have the cohesion that you'd expect from a team. Yeah, 45,000 damage from all. Kind of nuts. Hux did a lot of damage, just like, just didn't affect the game in the way that a Venomancer should. Like, Venomancer should crush its lane, smash down towers, get tanky, survive fights, deal shitloads of damage just from existing. Didn't really happen. Yeah, kind of straightforward. Oh well. Thank you very much for joining me for the stream, and see you for the next one. Bye.